I got a crazy one for you guys today. Alright, so at least once a day I get like a comment for somebody saying to me, thank you so much for making me make an Ironman account. And, they watch my videos. My whole aspect of YouTube, no help, is Ironman, right? I never would have, made a YouTube channel if it wasn't for the Ironman mode. So at least once a day, somebody comments to me saying, thank you so much for motivating me to make an Ironman account. I love this game so much more now. Everything about the game just feels so much better. I've fallen in love with RuneScape again. And I really, really like hearing these comments, obviously, because I inspired them to pretty much make a new account and, fall in love with the game again. And it's a great feeling. So today I'm going to be talking about if Ironman mode saved RuneScape. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that say, Ironman didn't save RuneScape and, it's old school that saved RuneScape. And in reality, that's 100% like a fact. Old school RuneScape is what saved RuneScape. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now the Google trend. Alright, so this is the Google Trends for RuneScape, and then I have old school RuneScape on here as well for worldwide from 2004 till the present. And as you can see, the very peak of RuneScape's existence was, I guess, 2006, 2007, well, December of 2006, okay? And then 2007, obviously, which is the game that is old school RuneScape is based on, and that's when RuneScape had its peak of popularity worldwide. And as you can see, ever since then, it just slowly decreases, and then the evolution of combat was in 2012, and I think it was near the end of 2012, and as you can see, this is the big drop where the evolution of combat came out, and old school RuneScape was released in 2013 in February, okay? As you can see right here, February is when old school's up, and the entirety of RuneScape has its first, uphill in a long time. And then after that, we don't get anything major. And then when Ironman mode came out, it was 2014, okay? Just hold up here. We come up, 2014, we start to get an increase again, right? And then obviously old school RuneScape passes the regular RuneScape in the search. And it stayed above regular RuneScape ever since. Now, it can't be a coincidence, right, that old school RuneScape passes the Google Trends. Now, I know that's not the most accurate way of, calculating it, but it can't be, a mistake that right when Ironman mode comes out, old school RuneScape peaks in popularity from even the release date of it, right? This game is actually growing now, and compared to, even when it first came out, we have more players now than ever. And, old school RuneScape obviously is the reason why RuneScape is still a thing, but I think Ironman mode did a ton. Now, first of all, for anyone who wants to make an Ironman account, right, and, obviously buy membership and stuff like that on it, they have to, have a brand new subscription and stuff like that from the account that they already had. Now, a lot of people play too, they have their main that they don't want to quit, and then they have their Ironman, or, they maybe just quit their main and play an Ironman, but either way, they're paying for the subscription. Now, Ironman is very slow game mode, and it takes you, I wouldn't say double, but, double the time to pretty much do everything in the main game, like for buyables and stuff like that. It just takes you a lot longer, so therefore you're going to be subscribed longer. And you have to think about how many good updates have come from Ironman mode. There's so many updates that you could just tell that were made for Ironman. All these bosses that drop random things that would be very useful for Ironman. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I don't want to call out any bosses, Zalra, but all these random bosses that drop things for Ironman, all the game updates that have been made for Ironman, we have awesome things like the farming guild with seed packs. You're telling me that wasn't designed for Ironman to get seeds? Come on, there's so many good updates that have happened because of Ironman mode, and therefore the game is just keeps continuing to grow because of Ironman mode, right? And then they have things like the ultimate Ironman mode and hardcore Ironman mode, and somebody like Settled has really advertised a lot for RuneScape. I think he's going to be the most subscribed RuneScape YouTube channel soon, and he is focused on Ultimate Ironman. Now, so many creators, I believe it was Bodhi was the first one who kind of had the idea for the self-sufficient, yourself, playing the game exactly like how Ironman was supposed to be, like the solo type, and then a friend started doing that as well. I think the real originators of it though was RuneShark. I don't know if anyone remembers that back in the day. They kind of did like a from scratch series, but like Bodhi really took the idea off, and then Jagex made it into an actual update. And it's been successful on RuneScape 3 as well. There was an increase in RuneScape 3 players when Ironman mode came out, but not anywhere near like old school RuneScape. I think just the amount of updates that we've had that have been pretty much designed for Ironman players, or to make, you know, it a lot easier for Ironman mode, you know, just random things that you would think that wouldn't be designed for Ironman. Definitely they were thinking about Ironman when they made these updates, right? Just so many things that I can think of, like that new spell, the demonic offering spell. I guess it's not new anymore, off the Arceus spellbook. That's, you know, for Ironman to get prayer XP. I mean, mains can use it all they want, right, as well, but, you know, it's just designed for Ironman. We have things like Winter Todd, right, where, you know, it's, you get the crates, the loot crates, which then led to Temperus for, you know, getting tons and tons of raw food on the Ironman, which then led to the new rune crafting minigame, which we can get tons and tons of runes now for Ironman. I feel like a lot of these updates have been definitely designed for the Ironman game mode. Going back to content creation, if for people who make YouTube videos or whatever type of thing you do that you could stream or whatever, it's a lot more exciting and a lot better content, in my opinion, if it's an Ironman account or an Ultimate Ironman, right? It just makes it more exciting, more of an achievement, you know what I mean? Especially with the staking arena before, you know, you never could tell when something was actually earned, or if they just made it through staking or real world trading. With an Ironman, you know, everything you've done on that account has actually been fully earned, and, you know, it makes it really good for us content creators to make videos with, which therefore, you know, advertises the game more and then gets new players to, you know, join the game. And as I can say, I'm a small creator myself, and I've gotten, I'm gonna say, hundreds of people to start making Ironman accounts, and that's awesome. I don't know if I would still be playing this game today if Ironman wasn't a thing. I would like to say I would, just because I'm so passionate about RuneScape and I love RuneScape so much, and I always have. But at the same time, it's like, I would be so bored playing a main account right now, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine playing a main account, like, and only having a main account to play. I do have a main account that I play, but if it wasn't for Ironman, like, I don't think I would enjoy playing a main only, right? It would just be, all it would be is focusing on GP, getting the most GP, and then buying everything, right? With Ironman, you actually get to do fun, exciting content that, you know, really wouldn't make much sense to do on a regular account. Like, you know, all these random bosses and random achievements and things like that that you really wouldn't need or wouldn't have a purpose for to do. They just make it so much more worth it on an Ironman. You know, all these random little things actually means so much more when you play an Ironman account, and it makes it just so much better and more enjoyable to play. And I personally don't think I would have, I know for a fact that I wouldn't have as much fun playing a main, and if there was only Mainscape out, I don't think I'd have as much fun playing this game, right? And I honestly don't think I ever would have started making videos about playing a main, you know, how to make 1 mil GP an hour. And just the excitement of it too, right? If you get, like, you know, like a month ago when I was killing Cerberus and I got my primordial boots, right? I get so excited. I'm like, yep, best boots in the game unlocked right now. And if that was a main account, I'd just look at it as, oh, 20 million GP added to the fat cache of money that I already have, right? And just all the little things like that mean so much more. You know, you train runecraft and you actually get to use the nature runes. You know, herblore, you have to farm for forever, you know? Like, I have 15 million farming XP and I got 99, and the other 2.5 million XP have just been from herbrons, and that's just to get the herbs I need to train herblore, honestly. And then you create the potions and you use the potions, and it's just such a better feeling to do as an Ironman, right? And I know a lot of you guys can relate to this as well, and that's why Ironman is definitely the most popular game mode, and it's definitely the best for content creation, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I think honestly, Ironman mode saved RuneScape. We all know it's old school that saved it, but I think Ironman did a great job in saving the game and helping it just keep growing and growing and growing. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. If you did watch the whole video, go ahead and comment farming down below. Thank you guys so much, and let me know what you guys think down below as well. If you think Ironman helped save the game, let me know, and if you think it just made the game worse, then let me know as well. Thank you guys. See ya. Later.